Okay, hey you guys, welcome to Consume the Goodness. My name is Kendra, that's the husband, and this channel is all about combining healthy lifestyle with God's word. Okay, so tonight is a little bit different. I didn't do a video last Saturday like I normally would do videos on Saturdays. Things have been crazy busy and it is Friday night right now, like past 9 o'clock. So this is the time that I have to do a video. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give a little bit of updates on how things are going after the fundraiser that a lot of you guys contributed to, and I thank you so much for all of that. And then also want to talk about having a thankful heart, about gratitude. So first, for the updates.
You did some things, and then you did some more things.
Yes, and it was great. Okay, so one of the days that I really want to point out is, I think it was last week sometime. So all of these things, okay, my limits were I had a lot of limitations, and after doing something very simple, I would be like done for the day. So I really wanted to point out this day because it had a lot of stuff in it. So in one day, all on the same day, I was able to do school with the kids, wash some dishes, did office work, did a workout, stretched. And the reason I put stretching in there is because part of this, it wasn't just sitting on the floor stretching. I was standing up, which means bending and standing and bending and coming back up. And I was able to do that without passing out, which is that is amazing in itself. I relaxed my hair, which takes a lot of time. I'm just standing for a while, sectioning off parts of my hair, putting stuff on it. It's actually the nice part, put it on. Then the shower after that, which also takes forever because I have to rinse the stuff out of my hair, then shampoo it over and over till it's all the way out. Then the conditioner, then my actual regular shower stuff. I cooked bacon, and then I cooked sausage, and then I made chopped up vegetables and made omelets, which took a while cooking all of that stuff, and then cleaned it up. And then even after all of that, after dinner, I helped him make the, what's it called? That like rolling counter thing. I helped.
Oh, the movable island.
Yeah, put one of those together. Helped put one of those together, like built the drawers and helped with other parts, but still, that is a lot of stuff to do in one day without being like holding on to stuff and falling over, and I just was able to do it. Like I just did it and it was amazing. So that was a day that I wanted to point out. Yes, I feel balanced. Like I feel balanced on the outside, like I'm not wobbling all over the place anymore, but I feel balanced inside too, like that things are working like they're supposed to be. My vitals are balanced and things are just balanced out. I feel normal. I feel like I don't have to fake normal anymore, which is a big thing because I was really big on doing that. I mean, this all started, the medical issues that I was having started when I was 13. So I'm 34 now. So at a pretty young age, I started picking up, like trying to seem like I was fine, faking normal. And I don't have to do that anymore because I just feel it already, which is weird. And I'm thankful for all of the years of the medical crap and the just difficulties that came with all of it. I'm thankful for all of that. I'm thankful for the improvements, but I am still thankful for the struggles that happened. Even the struggles that my family, that my husband and my kids felt because of my medical issues, because we all grew closer as a family because of these things, but we also learned things individually. We learned and grew and whatever on our own personal levels that we needed, but also as a family. So I'm thankful for those things. And actually I wanted to, totally forgot. I'm getting my driver's license back. Yeah, it's not like I didn't have it before. So now that my driver's license expired in like 2015 or 16, something like that. And I never got my license back again because I didn't feel like it was safe to do. It just didn't seem like I should do it. Now that I feel like, okay, I feel like I can actually be driving without wondering if I'm gonna have to pull off to the side of the road or pull in, get off some random exit and go to some random parking lot to faint and then come to enough to drive home. And now I don't feel like that. I felt like, okay, I can get my driver's license. So I went and took the test for my permit, and I got my permit now. And next month I'm scheduled to do the driving test, and then I'll have my driver's license again. It feels really weird that I have my permit, have my licensed driver again, but I love it. And this time it seems so much more meaningful. Like it was exciting before because, I was younger and I was like, oh, I get to drive. And now it just means so much more because of everything, all this stuff with my medical stuff, and just it opens up so much for our family, and I'm just super excited about it. So that's another thing. But back to being thankful for anything. You can be. And gratitude is such a huge thing. So when I was talking to my mom about this, she said that she would be thankful when she would be in traffic jams because that was time that she could listen to Christian music without being interrupted. And then that started making me think of all these different things that we can be thankful for. I know I've talked about this in other videos, that we really can be thankful for the crappy, even in the crappy stuff that's going on. And I don't mean like, okay, so if talking about my mom, not saying like, oh, I'm so happy that she had multiple strokes and that she's been laying in a bed for like a year and a half. And I'm so thankful that we haven't been able to go there where she is to see her. I'm just so thankful that we haven't been able to do those things. I am saying that we can still have gratitude even in the middle of those things. I'm thankful for so much that I've learned and grown personally since that stuff happened with my mom. Because I've learned a lot about patience. I've learned a lot about not caring about what other people say, like the judgment that might come at me. That's something that I've had to work on for a while, but I feel like I finally got it. I finally got the message that it really doesn't matter what other people say or think, or whatever they might say about the way that I do things or my situation or what they don't understand. I don't care. And patience is a huge one. Huge. So I'm thankful for the growth that has happened since that stuff's happened with my mom. But we can be thankful for, I'm trying to think of bad stuff that's happened. Financial problems, having like zero money. We can even be thankful in those times because we can be thankful for a lesson learned and that we know we're going to get through it. That's a good exercise in trust and faith. When something bad happens to us, we can be thankful for what we got out of it, but we can be thankful for the stuff that didn't happen. Or like if we're stuck, if the freeway that we're on is a parking lot and we're late for something, we can be thankful that we aren't part of the reason why traffic is stopped, because a lot of times it's a really bad accident, and a lot of times those really bad accidents are fatal. So instead of thinking, oh, I'm gonna be late, I'm gonna whatever, maybe we should be thankful that we aren't part of the reason why traffic is stopped and start praying for the people who are involved in that. All the first responders and the people involved, and if somebody did die, their family, and we can be thankful for so many things. Or be thankful that, oh, we left late for work so we don't have to be shot at.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, and that's exactly what he said when he got home. Man, I'm thanking God that I didn't leave what I usually do, because he was sitting in traffic, and then when he got home, looking at the local news stuff, and there was a guy just walking around on the freeway shooting at cars. And that's exactly where he would have been had he left at the normal time. So being thankful for the stuff that seems really inconvenient, being thankful for the really big, awesome things and the really small things, and for stuff that sucks while we're going through it. There are still things to be thankful for in it and after it, everything. Things that are awkward, arguments even. Being in arguments, having fights with your family members or your friends or your spouse. We can even be thankful for those things. Like personally, most of the best relationships that I've had a really rough time with that person. Oh, no. I'm thankful for those things. I'm thankful for the arguments that I've had with like my sister or my mom or my dad, or just really rough times, because that really uncomfortable, aggravating moment of arguing or miscommunication or misunderstanding led to more talking and understanding and respect and a much better relationship, a much closer relationship. So I'm even thankful for the fights that I've had with people. It's just good to have a thankful heart. That's why I always start all my prayers, which some of you guys know this, with thank you, Father, for, and I always start my prayers out that way. I also have a prayer journal, and every single entry starts with those exact words, because we always have something to be thankful for, even if it seems like everything around us sucks and everything's just like, no matter where we go, we don't have money and the house is falling apart and the car isn't working and whatever. we still have things to be thankful for. So it's so good to have a thankful heart. And being able to be thankful in all of those things, I'm telling you, it's just, things are better with God. It's true. Even the sucky things. How do we get through all of these things? Would we even be able to? No. And we can do it anytime. You can do this now. No matter what you've done or where you are right now, you don't have to wait until you're on a good path to... You don't have to wait until you're on a good path or really deserving of being saved or of God's endless love in order to be saved and have Jesus in your life. And honestly, if all of us did that, if we were all waiting until we were really, really good and deserving of it, none of us would ever be getting to heaven. Because if you think about like, oh, that guy's a really good dude and he didn't deserve that because he was so good, he was such a good person. Good to who? Like, because none of us are really deserving, honestly. None of us we aren't deserving of what we get from God, but we have it, which actually makes him sending his own son to die for us on our behalf, even though he was sinless, and we certainly are not sinless people. Makes it... Shut up. It just makes it that much more meaningful, that sacrifice. Anyway, we can be the most amazing, selfless, giving, kind person ever, and we could still go to hell. If we're not believing in Jesus, in his death and burial and resurrection, if we're not believing in Jesus, even if we're so great and we do wonderful things all the time, that doesn't save us. And we're not even expected. We're not expected to be perfect. We're not expected to be perfect people. We're going to mess up. And something that's awesome is that God is going to take that ugly action or actions that we do and turn it into something beautiful and a lesson learned or growth or wisdom or whatever. We ask for forgiveness, we repent, and we keep working on seeking him in everything and trying to be more Christ-like in our lives moving forward. So I'm telling you, it makes for a beautiful life. It's just better because what we get when we are saved, when we are children of God, is unmatched everything. Unmatched comfort and understanding and discernment and joy. And also we get like a built-in GPS, which actually we were talking about this last night, that you kind of do have that with God. If you turn it on, you have to actually turn it on. So you have to open your heart and your ears and your mind and everything to him. And when you do that, it kind of is like a built-in good GPS because you have really strong discernment and instincts, and he will guide you down the right path, the really narrow path that not very many people want to take because, you know, the easy one is easy and fun and whatever. But it leads you to hell, so I don't want to take that one.
Because it's easy and fun.
Yeah. So, turn on the GPS. Open up your heart to him. He will not ever lead you astray. Ever. It's a beautiful thing. Things really are better with Jesus. It's true. Relationships, the struggles, he helps us through things. So praying that you guys keep that in mind. Oh, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, but anybody who sends money to the Linktree account, which is in the first set of links in the description, that all of that money is still going towards stuff for my health stuff. So anything that I might need for that, any supplements or vegetables that I need for the electrolyte water, and bones for broth, and meat, any of those things, all of it is still going to that. That's the only thing I'm using that money for. And I appreciate all of you guys. I just appreciate you all of your help. So don't forget to check out the other links in the description for Patty Gable and Pastor Stewart, and there are other links down there for other Bible studies and just really good stuff down there. That's why I have it down there. So check all that stuff out. Okay. I love you guys. And if you are watching this after I actually upload it on Friday night, I pray that you guys sleep well, wake refreshed, and have an awesome weekend. I love you guys. God bless. And I hope to have you back for the next one.